Hey, what's up, golfers? Welcome to another edition of the Myrtle Beach Golf Show here on the Myrtle Beach Golf Channel. Got some current events happening here in Myrtle Beach. We're going to take a look at what's happening on the Pro Tours right after this.
Your best game is right around the corner. And whenever you find yourself with downtime, that's the time to get your game back up to par. Hone in your skills with expertise and equipment from the world's largest golf selection at PGATourSuperstore.com.
All right, guys, welcome back. Let's get into it. Ed, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, Jeff. How are you today?
Good.
Good.
Got to bring us up to date on what's happening around the Grand Strand world of golf this week.
Well, we're at the beautiful Wizard and the Man of War, which are Mystic Golf side by side. When you pull in there, you got to take a left or a right to go to each of the clubhouses. But this is the beautiful clubhouse at the Wizard right there behind us. And
I always say this: one of my favorites, two of my favorites.
Absolutely.
I used to play these when we moved here from Tennessee. We moved to Myrtle Beach 22 years ago. My son Dustin and I played those two courses right there, along with the which is gone now, over and over and over again. Love those courses.
Yeah, I was like, I had to go out there the other day, and I was like, I don't think I've ever played either one of these golf courses. And as soon as I drove in, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I've played here. This place is awesome. So,
and I'll tell you, they're two completely different golf courses. The Wizard is one of those grip it and rip it, wide open. You can hit your driver a lot. The Man of War will make you hit every club in your bag.
Yeah, you get a lot of water, a lot of challenges out there. Yeah. But the Mystic Golf team, they do a great job out there, and they've got a great package out there too. I mean, you can join it as a local. You can join a membership out there for $69, and you can play all you want. All you do is pay cart fee for each time you play for the year. So that's a great value for locals that are looking for a really good deal. You get two golf courses. You get a chance to get out there and play, and so that's a really, really good deal for the locals that are looking for affordable golf on two really good golf courses.
And you guys coming in from out of town, they're now part of the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail.
But yeah, no, we're excited to have Myrtle Beach Golf Trail on board, and they do a great job. And AJ, who was one of our guests a few weeks ago, keep it up, AJ. We're going to have a lot more of the pros coming in from all over the golf trail and co-hosting the show and giving you a break over there on the left side. So
absolutely, and we've got a new club coming into the trail. I guess I can say this today because I think it's signed, sealed, and delivered. The Wellman Club out in Johnsonville, South Carolina is coming on board.
Nice.
So that's really cool to have those guys. That's a new addition. Reese Jones course being renovated out there. Reese is on property directing that, so I'm excited to get out there, get some video, and introduce people to that new course.
Yeah. Golf wise, they had a unique event about a week ago, and it was the adaptive USGA had an adaptive US Open, which was a very, very cool event. I think they had 48 or 72 competitors, but they were in 4 different categories of handicap. They had blind, they had the limb impaired, hand impaired, arms and then leg division, and then they had a mobile division. Yeah.
So our very own Gina Rojas, the one-handed lady golfer, was out there. She sent me an email. I got to follow up with her and find out. She says she's got some good footage back from that.
That'd be great. Yeah, she'd be a great guest.
Yeah, we just created a channel for her on Wingding.
Oh yeah,
which we always talk about Wingding on the show. Want to get some of that adaptive golf content from her on there. She's heavily involved in that, so we're going to help her get the word out and talk more about the adaptive golfers and adaptive golf and what they face and where they play and how they play and that kind of thing coming up. So I think Gina would be a great guest here. That'd be cool.
Yeah, she'd be a great guest. Rich O'Brien be another one. Rich is really good. Yeah. And they do so much for adaptive golf and that whole community. It's awesome. We actually were able to get one of our donors through the First Tee, who was a big supporter of the First Tee. He had a one-up cart that he played in.
Oh yeah.
He passed away, and his wife reached out to us to see if we had a need for it. we don't have anyone in our category that needed it, but we were able to reach out to Project Golf and their veterans PGA Hope program and donate that cart over to Project Golf. And they've got a couple of carts up there at Barefoot that they're able to use for their veterans program. So it's a great community. It's a very tight-knit community. I know one of the guys I worked with back in Atlanta at PGA, Tim Wilkes, is very involved in that community as well. So very close-knit group. And
love supporting them. We have an active adaptive several active adaptive divisions in our Ultimate Long Drive series.
Yep.
Guys and girls there playing with a variety of abilities.
Yeah.
And it's we run a lot of our promo ads. Show those guys in the stand-up carts playing. No excuses. I mean,
no excuse.
They're badass.
And the no-arm golfer from that made the hole-in-one with he had the golf club wrapped underneath his arms, and it's amazing what those folks are able to do. And I had a chance to work with a guy that wanted to set a world record for one-arm golfer a number of years ago at Long Drive, and so it's just a really cool, very rewarding community when you're working with those guys and stuff. So
when we're out there playing, all of us able-bodied people with all of our abilities, and we have all kinds of excuses, and then you go watch these people.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the first times I was ever exposed to that, I saw a guy with one arm and a 7-iron, hitting ball after ball after ball, about 145, 150 yards, right next to a pin. He did it over and over and over again, and I said, "Okay, I have no complaints, no excuses."
It does incredibly change your focus. So it's amazing what they can do, and it's not about what they can't do; it's what they can do. So it's awesome.
100%.
But last week we had the girls U.S. Junior championship for the USGA, and this week the junior boys are at Bandon Dunes. So
sweet.
We had one of our students was out there participating. I think he missed the cut, but played really well. Ryan Jahar from up in Brunswick County was out there playing in the U.S. Junior Boys Championship this week at Bandon, which is a cool place. If you have never had a chance to get to Bandon Dunes,
bucket list.
No, Bandon Dunes is certainly on definitely a bucket list place to go play. Coming up here for the first tee this week, there's an event that comes into town here. It's called the AM International Team Amateur Championship that's in town. They're playing True Blue and Caledonia, and they have an AM. So you get a chance to get out and play. These are some of the top amateurs from all around the world. And for $150, you can get out and play in like their pro-am. So it's an AM, and that is Thursday, August 4th. You can we'll put the website up so you can sign up for it there. But it's a cool team event. And they'll be doing practice rounds on August 4th. So you can sign up. There's an 830 shotgun and there's a 130 shotgun. You can sign up for either or. We'll have a few of our first tee kids out there playing in the Pro-Am. So we're excited about that. And all of their proceeds go to Project Golf, Folds of Honor, and First Tee of Coastal Carolina. So three charities that are very near and dear to all of our hearts here at the Myrtle Beach Golf Show. So
always lots of things happening here in summer golf in Myrtle Beach.
There is. Yeah, there's lots of fundraisers for the Folds of Honor for their big month in November. They do a great job, raise a ton of money for Folds of Honor here and the Myrtle Beach Patriots.
So that's coming up, Labor Day weekend for the 100 holes thing that they do?
Yeah, I guess it is. I was thinking it was Veterans Day, but I think you're right. I think it's before the time change. They have to have time to get it in. So.
That's cool.
But also in August, we've got the Barefoot First Tee Barefoot Tournament to benefit the Teen Center and programming here in Grand Strand. So that's coming up on Sunday, August 14th. It's a 1:00 shotgun. Still plenty of openings for that. So go to the website, get signed up there. You can be a sponsor. We've got single tournament packages, so you can sign up just for that tournament, or you can sign up and be a sponsor for the barefoot tournament, and then also our 2 FGTs that are coming up in September and October.
So is that just a basic 4-man scramble? Is that what that is?
That one's a basic 4-man scramble. Both of the FGTs are a 4-man scramble, but you sign up as 3 guys or 3 gals. You sign up with 3, and we put a first tee participant with you. And those tournaments are going to be at the Members Club at Grand Dunes in October, and St. James Plantation. We'll have 2 courses up there in November, early November. So,
I'd like to get into those if schedule permits, and I'd also like to sponsor the long drive hole for that event coming up in August.
That'd be great. Yeah, we'd love to do that. So we can certainly do that for all 3 of those events for you. Easy.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll give a membership.
Yep.
To the winners, and that'd be great. Yep.
Well, that sounds great. Also, coming up this month, we've got World Am will be here at the end of the month in August. That one runs August 29th into September the 2nd. So a busy month here coming up in August. But not quite as busy. It's playoff time.
Yep.
This week, the Rocket Mortgage is the last chance to get yourself into the playoffs. They'll be in. They're not in Charlotte. I guess they're in Charlotte. The Wyndham is the following week, so I think that's Charlotte. That's the first week of the playoffs. But also this weekend, Bedminster. Liv is back this week, and they've made some noise. Paul Casey's going to be making his debut out there on Liv, as well as Martin Keimer, who was the Ryder Cup captain, has been stripped of those honors. I think after this tournament, their next tournament is the week after the Tour Championship. Yeah. So their next event is in Boston, and it's the first weekend in September. So that's going to be very, very interesting because the Tour season will be over. I've heard guys. I heard the other day that Hideki Matsuyama is signed for $400 million. So that's how important the Asian and Japanese market is to them. They want him to be the captain of the Japanese team in their team aspect. So I think you're going to see some really big names that are going to jump ship after the playoffs. The rumor is Cam Smith may be joining them. Yeah. Bubba, I wouldn't be surprised to see some of those guys that have been kind of on the fence all go after the season.
And they're filling in their broadcast staff as well. Interesting.
Yeah, Gary McCord and David Faraday are going to lead their broadcast team. So they're trying to line up. I heard
rumors about Jim Nantz.
I haven't heard any Jim Nantz rumors. Charles Barkley was the third person that I heard that they were trying to put on their wacky pataki broadcast team. But TBS or TNT or somebody like that they were in negotiations with. I think it's TBS that they might be trying to get something worked out with to get on to at least the cable TV. Yep. I've watched their broadcast on you go to their website, you click watch. It's really simple. It's really easy. You can do it on any smart TV. If you have internet on your TV, you can watch it right there on your TV. So
that's the future anyway.
That's the future of Wingding and a lot of other opportunities. So again, this week there's only 6 of the top 50 or 60 players, top 100 players really playing at the Rocket Mortgage. You got Finau, Zalatoris, Cantley, Max Homa, Cam Young, and Kevin Kisner, and then it really drops off. Keegan Bradley's in there. There's a couple other guys that are in the back half of the 100, but not a super strong field. And Liv's got I think a pretty strong field going up against them this weekend. So it'll be interesting to see where the viewers go. But
at some point, certainly not me, but I'd like to get some other people to join you here, and let's talk about just spitballing what the future of professional golf is going to look like with this thing shaping up the way it is. It's definitely changing.
It is. The landscape's changing. The tour, really took a hard line, and they're going to have to backpedal. They're going to lose a lot more big names, unfortunately, for the tour. It's there's going to have to be some kind of a compromise at some point.
At some point.
So,
they're headed in that direction. It looks like no way around.
Yeah, and right now it doesn't look like the DP World Tour, European Tour is following suit the same as the PGA Tour is. They haven't suspended all those guys, although they did strip Keimer of his captaincy. Yep. They've kind of been back and forth a little bit. The Asian Tour has stepped up and offered those guys all a place to play and still get world ranking points. Yep. So, there's a lot of question marks going into the end of the year, and it's really muddy water, and I think it'll be even more interesting to see. There's quite a few of those events left after September 1st, and it'll be interesting to see who goes, who stays. Once they lock in the 48 players that they want and they're going to get, they are going to, next year, it'll be just those 48 players that can play in the events, the 14 events. And then at the end of 2023, the bottom 4 players will be relegated, i.e. the way they do it in soccer over in Europe and most of Europe. The bottom teams get relegated and the teams from the B League come up and have a chance to qualify. So, there's some opportunity for, that qualifying tournament to be based on the PGA Tour, the DP Tour, the Asian Tour. All those guys will have people that can qualify for that. And then I think they're going to keep one magical spot that they can just sign somebody and put them in. So say somebody like a Tiger decides he wants, he gets healthy enough that he wants to be part of that. They still have that one spot that they're going to have control of. So,
cool.
But it's interesting. So, a lot of things to come in the world of golf. It's going to be, it's been an interesting year already, and it's going to be a really crazy next 6 months, I think. So,
yeah, cool. Yeah, thanks so much, Ed. So, the Myrtle Beach Golf Show here on Myrtle Beach Golf Channel is distributed by Wingding
and brought to you by the Myrtle Beach Golf Trail.
And we always take an opportunity when we're on the air like this to tell folks about Wingding. If you have some golf content, whether it's golf content or anything, cooking, boating, fishing, hunting, politics, we don't care, comedy, any kind of content, we'll take a look at it, see if it fits our platform. We'd love to have you. We need creators. So come check us out. Info@wingding.tv. You can go to wingding.tv, see the website, and kind of take a look at where we've come from and where we're going on the roadmap. So we'd like to do that.
Yeah, like or if you have a show that you might be interested in putting on Wingding, and you can do that. Yeah. Or if you're interested in advertising on our show, if you'd like to be a part of our show, air your commercial. We had how many views?
We had 45,000 views on
the Bronson show,
on the Bronson Knott show. So that's one of that was a popular show.
That was a popular show. Yep, we had Bronson, his mom, and Clayton all here that day. So we had a good cast.
Yeah, 48,000. I think last time I looked, it was up to. So it was about to hit 50,000. That's not bad for a little internet-based, digital-based show here.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, if you'd like to advertise, just get a hold of us here at Wingding TV, and we'll get you set up. We can run your commercial here, and you can be a sponsor of any part of the show. So
we're glad to be back. We used to do a lot of this kind of stuff back before the COVID stuff happened, and Ed and I are here now trying to bring back the Myrtle Beach Golf Show. We're going to have some of the pros involved coming up in future events from golf courses around the Grand Strand. And hey, if you'd like to be on the show, let us know. We can bring you in via Skype or Zoom or whatever, and get other people on the show as well. I think that's a pretty good show for today, Ed. What do you think?
I think that's a good show. We'll see y'all next week, and it'll be the beginning of the playoffs next week. So we'll look forward to seeing you, and have a great week.
Hit them straight. See you later.
The Myrtle Beach Golf Trail, a new way to experience golf in Myrtle Beach. With over 20 courses to choose from, there's a perfect golf vacation waiting for you. Find the trail that's best for you at myrtlebeachgolftrail.com today.
Welcome to Wingding. With a variety of services to offer, we are an end-to-end, one-stop shop for digital media production and distribution. Our company originated in podcasting, video production, and digital marketing space, affording us a solid background for growing your brand through media distribution. Contact us at wingding.tv so we can do what we do for you.